Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name's Chloe, I'm otherwise known as Lady Writes. Thrilled that you're joining me for today's video. I hope that you are having a fabulous day. If you're one of those new people, please do click that subscribe button and ring the bell so that you're alerted to all of my future and upcoming videos, and head over to my Instagram and give me a little follow there too. As you'll have seen from the title of today's video, we are on the creme de la creme of Advent Calendar unboxings today. Now, gonna be brutally honest guys, I didn't think I was gonna do this because it is pricey. I also just kind of was like, there's only a certain type of person that would and could afford to buy this calendar. So I was like, are people gonna wanna watch it? But you know what guys? I'm loving unboxing these advent calendars. Making these videos is so much fun for me, and it gives me so much joy that so many of you tell me every single time you see my videos how much you're enjoying them too. So I'm hoping that today's video will just be a bit of a fun one. So even if, you know, the Jo Malone Advent Calendar is out of your budget, as it is for most people, including me, usually, if it's out of your budget, just enjoy the video and seeing what's inside, and leave me your comments afterwards. That would be great. But as I said, it's very pricey. Here it is. It's very small as well. Like, this year it's £320. It's a 24-day advent calendar, so it is hella expensive. By far the most expensive one we've opened this year. I think the Harrods one is the second most expensive, and that was £250. So this is way above that. Like, the most expensive advent calendar I've seen this year, bar the Tiffany's one, which you could actually buy a house with, how much that costs, but we'll leave that one there. Other than that, obviously, if you're a Jo Malone fan, everyone knows about the calendar. It is premium, it is luxe, it is beautiful. Like, I love Jo Malone. Their candles are my favourite. So you know what, I've always kind of aspired to owning this, and I've been saving some money recently, and I thought, do you know what, why not treat yourself? So I picked mine up, and I'm very glad that I did. It's sold out in most places, but you can still get it from Jo Malone direct. I will link below just in case you want to do that. This year has a very lovely townhouse design, as you can tell. It is also very heavy, but a lot smaller than I was expecting. I've seen some of previous year's calendars and they're really big, so I'm a little bit disappointed, but I guess if the products are all very small, then you probably don't need a lot of space. I also don't have a table high enough to put up here with me and show you, so we'll have to just go through it together like this. But if you pull it, it opens out. Oh, like that. So it's very, very cute. I like it. It's very luxe, and I think any hardcore Jo Malone fan would love it. So let's dive into the unboxing together and see what's inside. Okay, so box number one, and this is what all of them look like. They are gold inside, very, very sturdy, very much a reusable calendar if you want to reuse it, and each item is gift wrapped like this. So let's take a peek inside number one. Okay, so here we have got, this is the 9mm of the Basil and Neroli. This is their cologne. So it's important to remember with Jo Malone that they are, I think they're all eau de toilettes. They're not eau de parfum, so they're not the really high intensity ones. So they're very, very nice and gentle for every day. If you like a strong perfume, they may not be the ones to go for. Jo Malone do have the black bottles, which are the intense ones. Basil and Neroli smells absolutely love it. I've got it in candle size and I love burning it. It's so relaxing. It's a bit like an outdoor garden inside without it being too gardeny. So it doesn't smell like grass or anything, but it's lovely and fresh, and I really like it. The 9mm sizes, I think I've had a couple of 9mm from like various sets I've had from previous Christmases and stuff, so I'm very pleased with these sizes. I prefer to take like this sort of size in my handbag wherever I go, because I just find them a little bit less risky of breaking in my handbags. I've broken full bottles of perfume in my handbag before, so it's nice to find this sort of size, and Basil and Neroli is one of those statement scents from Jo Malone. Okay, now number two, and in here we've got some of the Wild Bluebell body and hand wash. Now, this one I smell in World Duty Free. Oh, it smells like bluebells. It smells like a spring day, like if you're in a field having a nice spring walk. It smells very much like when the flowers start to come out in spring. It's really fresh, and I would absolutely love to use that in my shower. Things like this, obviously it's a very small size. This is a 15mm, so you'd get a couple of uses out of it. Like, I go OTT on my body wash in the shower, so this would only get me a couple of uses, but it is nice, and then I'd be able to decide if I wanted the full size afterwards or not. Okay, number three now, guys. Okay, so these are the intense ones I was talking to you about. If it comes in a black bottle, those are the intense fragrance. This is Oud and Bergamot. Oh, that's very manly. Oh my gosh, I'm going to give that to my husband. It smells beaut, that does. I love it. Again, it's a 9mm. anything with, I say oud, it's O-U-D. Is it oud? Oud? I don't know. I got told off in one of my videos by somebody recently who was like, learn how to say things before you do a video. I'm not perfect. I don't profess to be. I don't know how to say oud. But it smells lovely and I really like it. It's very much a manly scent. I don't know if it's actually a man's scent by Jo Malone or classed as unisex. I probably wouldn't wear it, but my husband will smell great with that. Number 4 now, guys. Oh my days, we have got one of the Sweet Almond and Macaroon candles. Oh my gosh, I love this scent. It's one of their Christmas scents and I flipping love it. What size is this? It's a, well, it doesn't actually have a size, but it just says it's 3 centimeters. Like, I get that, guys, but it's very sweet. It smells like, a bit like marzipan is what I think it smells like. But, oh, the Jo Malone candles, they're my favourite thing from Jo Malone. I have a lot of them, and I am very, very precious about when I light them. But that smells divine. Okay, number 5 now. Okay, in here we've got some of the Blackberry and Bay cologne. Let's have a smell of that. I can't smell anything. Oh, it's nice. It's very sweet. It's like spring flowers, but much sweeter. It's nice though. I really like it. Very gentle. Do you know what? I'd actually use that on my clothes. I know that sounds really bad, but like as a clothes spray, like I spray my clothes as well as my body when I'm wearing my perfume. And that is perfect. Very much like that. Also, I've just sprayed it on my wrist, which now means I can't spray any of the others because I won't be able to smell them properly, but we'll work around that. Number 6 now. Oh, okay, and here we've got some of the English Pear and Freesia. This is the body cream. Now, it smells very much like the English Pear and Freesia. I'm always like a little bit concerned about the Jo Malone body creams because I've never tried them and they smell very lightly perfumed, whereas I do like them a little bit stronger, but actually the more I'm smelling it, the more I can get that scent. So I don't know if it's just me being a little bit pedantic, but this size is 15 ml. It's a really nice size. I think if you were going to wear this scent, it'd be great to wear the body cream first. And seeing as hopefully we'll get one in the calendar, you can layer them up and then really get that high intensity scent payoff that you'd want from that lovely scent. And again, English Pear and Freesia, one of the favourites from Jo Malone. Number 7 now, guys. Okay, now we've got another one of the Cologne Intense. This is the Tuberose Angelica. I had the full bottle of this several years ago, used it, and as much as I loved it, it was pricey, so I didn't replace it. This has just reminded me how much I love that scent. It's like, it's really sexy. Like, to me, that is a sexy scent, like very seductive, very sultry. I really like that I've had a top up of that. Actually, it's reminded me how much I loved it the first time round. It smells beautiful. Definitely one for my handbag. Number 8 now. Okay, this is interesting. We've got black cedarwood and juniper, and I don't think I've tried this. It smells ginger. Like, it smells like ginger to me. Like, I think that one could very much be a unisex scent. Like, a woman or a man could wear that. But it is very gingery, very, like, spicy, I think is what you would call that one. It's beautiful though. It's very nice, very different. Not the sort of thing I'd usually wear, but actually I really like it. This might be one I'd give to my husband as well, but I don't think I'd even heard of this scent, so quite excited to try that now. Okay, number 9 now. Okay, now we've got another of the intense ones. This is Velvet Rose and Oud, that word again, and it's the shower oil. Again, not tried a shower oil from Jo Malone. Let's have a little sniff. It's very nice. You can definitely smell like the sultriness of the oud. I feel like really like paranoid when I say that now. Definitely very sexy, but you can smell the rose in there. So I think me and my husband would use this. Again, this is a 15 ml, so really nice new product for me to experience from Jo Malone. Number 10 now. Okay, and in here we've got some of the amber and lavender. I did smell this for the first time recently, and I flipping love it. If you like lavender, it's like a hotter version of lavender, which sounds weird because lavender is always quite a cool scent, isn't it? So adding the amber with it just makes it a little bit more sultry and seductive. It's a really weird blend that you wouldn't think would work, but it really does. And it smells lovely. I can't wait to try this one again because it was just, I love lavender as a relaxing scent and it's not something I'd go to in a perfume, but with this in the kind of like the mix with the amber, it smells perfect, like a much warmer way of wearing lavender, I guess, if you're not used to it, or if you want to wear lavender in the winter and it's not too cool, this definitely warms it up. Okay, now we're on number 11. Okay, we've got another candle. Oh, this is the Incense and Embers. I smelt this in Jo Malone in Selfridges and I was like, oh, I want to buy the full size. It's very much like a winter fireplace, like your Christmas fireplace. It reminds me of that. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's like the embers burning away. It's got a little bit of like sensualness with the incense in there. It's the perfect winter candle. I'm going to burn this tonight. I absolutely love it. Oh, can't get enough of that one. Okay, number 12 now. Okay, and here we've got some of the dark amber and ginger lily. Again, another fragrance I smelt a few years back. I do like this one. It's like, if you think of a men's aftershave, right? It's like a female version of a men's aftershave. It's got that heaviness and that real like aftershave scent, but it's female. It's very hard to describe, but it is lovely. I really like it. I would definitely buy the full size of this one actually. And again, it was one of those things I was smelling in Selfridges and I was like, oh, that smells lovely. Like, gonna add that to my wish list. What I would say about this calendar is it's actually really good, because if you struggle to justify like one product from Jo Malone, just getting 1 cent for the price, this is a great way of getting a whole mix of different ones. And yes, the product sizes are small, but you've got so many perfumes, you've got different candles, body products, you'll be able to mix and match. So I do think it has that going for it. I'm trying to justify the price now, guys. Number 13 now. Okay, we've got the Earl Grey and Cucumber Cologne. This is not for me, I'm not going to lie. This is not one of the scents I like from Jo Malone. It reminds me of a cup of tea that's gone cold. I know that's really bad, but we can't like everything, and I'm always honest with you. This is not one of my favourite scents, but if you like it, there is a 9ml in the calendar waiting for you. I haven't really got much else to say about that. It's not my favourite, but I'm sure some of you guys would like it. Number 14 now. Oh, wow. We've got some of the Myrrh and Tonker body cream. This one's a lot bigger, guys. This size is a 50ml. So, I mean, just the texture of it looks beautiful, but it smells divine. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever smelt that before, but I thought it was going to be a bit more Christmassy. It's not Christmassy, it's very fresh, very manly, but again, I would use that and really enjoy it, and I'd get a bit of a luxury kick out of using like my nightly moisturizer for my body, like my elbows and my knees being Jo Malone. I'd feel totally luxe in that sense, but I love the fact that there is a bigger size in here now. Obviously the other sizes have been quite small, so it's nice to find something a bit bigger as well. Number 15 now. Okay, and here we've got some of the Velvet Rose and Oud. Now what did we have in that already? So we've already had the oil in this one, so now we've got the Cologne Intense to go with it. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I really like the way that they've mixed some of the Intense, more expensive fragrance as well as their normal everyday fragrances. I think that does again go in its favour. 9ml still, all of the fragrances seem to be a 9ml. If you like your kind of like sultry scents, these are very much the way to go, but I'm really pleased that I've got a mix of like the oil and this now, because I can really intensify that scent when I wear it. Number 16 now, guys. Okay, and here we've got some of the Nectarine Blossom and Honey. Now I think I have tried this before, but let's have a little whiff. Gonna have to spray it on one of the... Oh, it's very orangey. It's nice though, very sweet. Again, I am reminded of why I don't actually have that anymore, because I don't like orange and citrus as a scent. It's just my personal thing. But it's very orangey. It's got that like orange field, orange tree type scent. I think if you like spring scents, lemon, citrus, orange, those sorts of tones in your perfume, you would absolutely love this. Again, not one of my favourites. There's only 2 in here that I haven't really liked and will pass on to somebody else. But yeah, that's what this one is. I'm just throwing it away. Number 17 now, guys. Okay, and here we've got some of the Peony and Blush Suede Bath Oil. Jo Malone Bath Oil, the ultimate in relaxation. A glass of Prosecco on Christmas Eve, me putting this in my bath, I'm going to feel absolutely at my best. I will absolutely love using that. And Peony and Blush Suede, one of my favourites, my personal favourites from Jo Malone. I know it's one of their like much loved scents, but it's one of my favourites too. It's a little bit sultry, a little bit soft, very powdery in the sense of like it's got a floral tone to it, but it's powdery, so it makes it a little bit sultry and a bit different for me. Really chuffed with that. What size is it? It's a 15ml, so you'd get a couple of bath use out of that. Now we're on to 18. Okay, and here we've got some of the 154 cologne. That's very manly and very outdoorsy. If you have an outdoorsy man in your life, they would like this. I've never smelt this before. I don't know how, but I haven't. And it does smell nice. It's very manly, as I said. I've got a couple in here that my husband will really enjoy now, and I quite like that. For this sort of value, it's very much the sort of calendar we could have as a couple and both enjoy, because some of the scents are unisex, some are great for women and some are great for men. So we've got a really good mix in that sense. Okay, number 19 now. Okay, we have got some of the Jasmine, Sambac and Marigold. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I've never worn this, but I love it. Oh, that is very warm, very sexy. If you like fragrances like Thierry Mugler, Alien, if you like any of the Tom Ford scents, this has got that same sexy, sultry muskiness to it. And I'm trying to think of what fragrance, it reminds me of one I've already got, but nicer. Oh, I'm gonna live for that. I'm gonna live for that. Okay, we're on number 20 now. And we've got some of the Mimosa and Cardamom. This is the 9ml cologne. I have got this already, I believe, in the medium size one. I had it a little while ago. It's very nice. It reminds me of my summer holiday because I think I picked it up from duty free like a couple of years back and I haven't used it that much. It's nice. It's an everyday scent. I think it's very like, there's nothing specific in it. It's not too musky. It's not sweet. It's not cool. It's not like spring-like. It's very like versatile, very in the middle, little bit of everything, will appeal to most fragrance lovers. So it's one of those that you'd keep in your handbag and use quite a lot. So I quite like that. Okay, now we're on to number 21. And we've got another candle, my favourite, Peony and Blush Suede. I have run out. Yes, I have run out of this candle. I'm trying to think of the two I've got downstairs, but it's not one of these. It's lovely. I've had this candle before. Very pleased for the little top up. These are really diddy, but I think it's still nice to get like a mixture of candles, perfumes and things in this calendar. The candles are my favourite, as I said, from Jo Malone. I live for their candles. Loving that. Very pleased to be stocked up on some of my faves and some new ones to try. Okay, we've got 22 now. Bronzewood and Leather. Oh, my husband's going to love that one as well. It's very much like his leather jacket. He's got one of these old school leather jackets that he's had for absolutely years. I wish he'd throw it away, but he adores it. But it smells very much like that. It reminds me of my husband's leather jacket in a really nice way. I think actually he could mix this with a couple of the other ones that I've said would be great for him and have a really banging scent. So he's going to enjoy that and I'm going to enjoy smelling it on him. 23, the penultimate drawer. Honeysuckle and Davania. Oh, I don't know how you say it. I have this in full size because it is one of the few fragrances I smelt from Jo Malone. I was like, I don't care how much it costs, I've got to buy it. I do have it in the medium size, I think. I bought it not long ago. It's beautiful. It's very much like sunflowers. It's like honeysuckle, sunflowers, the warmer floral tones that you can get in a perfume. It's very much like that. So I don't actually need this, but because I always get worried about breaking the other full size that I have in my handbag, this will be a nice top up for the days when I wear it. I can pop this in my handbag and not risk breaking the other one. And the final drawer, number 24. I really hope that this is a full size. Oh, okay. It is a full size, but it's a soap. It's the Lime Basil and Mandarin soap. I'm not disappointed. Well, I kind of am. I think for £320, they could have done a bigger, better final drawer. But, you know, it's a full-size product. We can't be picky, guys, can we? So, guys, there we have it. That is the Jo Malone for 2019 Advent Calendar, completely unboxed. What do you think? Leave me your thoughts in the comments below. I love to hear what they are as we unbox these calendars together. Now, my thoughts are this. This calendar is very clearly for the Jo Malone lovers. If you are a Jo Malone fan, this is very much who this calendar is for. I don't think it's geared towards getting new customers. I think it's very much geared towards the die-hard fans like me, which, you know, I love Jo Malone. I don't always say that they're like a willy-nilly purchase because their prices are high, so they are considered, but as a splurge, if I'm treating myself, I'm all for Jo Malone. I flipping love their products. Their candles especially are my favourites. I would say that for £320, it is very pricey, by far the highest calendar that we have unboxed together. But if you like Jo Malone, you're going to love it. And what I do think that they have done to redeem themselves is put a lot of the intense, more expensive fragrances in there. So I think that makes it a little bit more justifiable. They've also mixed up the products. So you've got a couple of bath oils in there, or body oils. You've got lots of fragrances, candles, body creams, and there's obviously the soap. So for me, I love the mix of products. I love the mix of fragrances in there. I think there was only one that we had like two like different products of, like one body cream and then a spray. Other than that, everything was different. So the variety is fantastic. The price is still £320, so it's pricey. I get that. What I would say is for the final drawer, for £320, I don't care what brand it is, they needed to go bigger. Like a soap, come on guys, that was not good enough. Meh. I'm disappointed with that. I think it needed to be a full-size candle, even one of like the half sizes of their fragrance. Like I've got a couple of fragrances like that. It needed to be something a bit more impressive. For £320, I think they could have stretched to that. So the sizes in there are like the travel sizes or the trial sizes. So again, I kind of expected that because that's the same with Jo Malone calendars every year. So I can't really moan about that because I knew that's what we'd be getting. But yeah, it's a very high price and the final day could have been higher, but if you're a Jo Malone fan, I think you're going to love it regardless. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, if you like it, and if you'll be picking it up for yourself as a late Christmas present. I think this would make a fantastic Christmas present on Christmas morning. I think because it is Jo Malone and the style of it, I think even if you gave this as a gift rather than an actual advent calendar, I don't think you'd have any complaints, basically, put it that way. Guys, I'll link down below from where you can pick it up if you are interested, or if you want to hint to your husbands or wives or anybody like that, just to ask Santa to drop one down your chimney this Christmas. Guys, if you've enjoyed today's advent calendar, please do click that subscribe button and ring the bell so that you're alerted to all of my future and upcoming videos, and also head over to my Instagram and give me a little follow there too, because I love connecting with you guys who watch my YouTube videos over on the gram. I do hope you've enjoyed today's very luxurious video, and hope that you found it a fun one to watch, even if Jo Malone isn't the sort of calendar that you would buy for yourself. Do let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. All that's left for me to do to say is thank you for watching. See you very soon for the next video. Bye.